What's up, guys? It's been a minute. Yeah, we're gonna head down here to Kish Creek. We're gonna run the pin for a little bit and see what happens. We're up in Erie the week before last, and fortunately we didn't catch anything while we were up there. Creeks were just terrible low. It was a shit show. People everywhere. I mean, to be expected. It is that time of the year, but yeah, we're gonna walk down here, see if we can't catch a couple of trout and float some singles, I think, and see what happens. I did bring some skein. Probably not the best idea for Kish Creek, but I do have singles from up there. We got them at Tudors, and we're gonna give those a try. Float this and see what happens. And don't forget to check out that video. If it's not up, if it isn't up now, it will be up soon. So that looks like we do get a little bit of water here, so that's definitely a bonus. Let's see what happens. So we are going to switch this up to 6 pound. I believe it did have some 8 on there before. I'm going to drop this back to 6. See what happens. And we're going to go with probably a size 16. There's a nice rainbow. Look at that guy. And we're just running singles, that's it. We're up there and see what happens. That makes 2 today. I'm alright with that. So far, it's been a good day. Nice trout. And away he goes. 3. First cast back in after catching one, I caught a third one. That's awesome. They're so beautiful right now. There's number 3. Should get a good picture of him. That's what I need right about now. Beautiful day, some beautiful trout. That's just what I needed. Little single, little hook. Running about 18 inches off of my float. Bouncing along the bottom. They're loving it. Swivel, a nice little number 4 float. That's what we're running. And just like that, I missed him. You saw it though. Stripped her off. So guys, I gotta tell you, I haven't really been getting a whole lot of hits on YouTube and that sort of thing. And my daughter says to me, she's like, "Why don't you get TikTok?" So, nah, I've always not really been a big fan of TikTok, but so I bet I went set up TikTok and I started uploading some videos. Well, it wasn't long. I mean, literally 2 weeks, and I'm at like 1,000 followers already. I mean, like double what I have currently on YouTube. And I mean, even Facebook, I only have like 575, I think, right now. But this just blew up. And then I take a video. It's just this little video about, you know, catching a bass. Me and a buddy Joe, we were out fishing on the Juniata, and it's a little rock bass under log. And he was tinkering with it with a little jig, and he took a bite. Little snacky snack bass. And that went like freaking viral. So I think it's like at like 33,000 views right now, which is pretty impressive. And I have to thank y'all for that, because that's awesome. And this has just been an amazing thing. You know, really getting likes, really getting out there and people seeing what I'm doing. But I had a lot of people, you know, questioning, you know, what's this? It looks like a fly rod. It looks like a fly rod. No, this is a Centerpin rod, okay? And it's a free spooling rod, reel, and it just spins right there. and we're running a float. This one is a Douglas LRS. It's only 4 to 10 pound test. I'm only running 4 pound on my leader right now for the trout that I'm fishing for, and a number 4 float. Now, give you guys an idea, this float is hooked on there by little rubber tubes, top and bottom, and it slides up and down my line so that I can adjust for the depth of the creek. And I just add a nice little piece, this little 4 pound test here, and just one little small split shot just to pull it down to the bottom. And the idea is to take this and bounce it across the bottom. Boop, 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 boop. You know, fish love that, and they smack it. Try to drift this as naturally as I possibly can. And as you can see, I'll show you how we cast this thing. You want to get a little bit out there. We're going to take and pull this down right here. And you just want to load the line a little bit and just give her a little pull, just like that. It's kind of like a pendulum cast in a way, but that's what I'm doing. There's lots of different ways to cast these things, but that's how I'm fishing these little creeks. And for steelhead up in Erie, for anybody that was interested in knowing what this is, I've kind of adapted it from fishing up in Erie for down here trout streams and stuff, and it works really good. And the beauty is that I can control this, and as the float floats away from me, it's just going to pull line out, and I can just kind of adjust that. But I want to keep that line off the water, straight off the tip of my rod and right onto the top of that float. And if I get a bite, bang, right on it. But that is how it works, and that's what we're using. That's what I'm using here in central Pennsylvania. But you know, I want to let you guys know, most of my life I spent fly fishing. And you know, I've fly fished, I've nymph fished, I've dry fly fished. I can tell you pretty much about any fly that's on any of these creeks and identify any one of them. And you know, I just kind of it wasn't that I got bored of fly fishing, it's that when you do it for 30 some years, you kind of want to try something a little bit different. And that's where Centerpin came in for me. Well, so far we got 3. 3 is a good number. 3 is pretty decent. Have absolutely no complaints about that. So I got here on my favorite rock. There were a couple casts down here while we're floating under the tree. What do you think? Sounds like a plan to me. We're gonna walk down to the bridge and see what's happening down there. You catch a couple. Happy about that. That's awesome, man. Totally awesome. How many times I've been out in the last couple times, and last couple times I've been out, I haven't caught nothing. You have times like that, but I'm happy to have broken that that streak. A couple of decent fucking trout. It's awesome. favorite spots. Somebody dropped their eggs all over the place. There's one. That's a good one. A little pull to him. Get him up enough we can see him. Ooh, yeah, that's a nice one. I should have a net. Yeah, it's a big brownie. Big brownie. We're gonna have to dock him. Oh, dude, you guys gotta see this. Look at the size of that motherfucker. Whew. That is a freaking unit right there. That is one of the biggest browns I probably ever caught. Beautiful. Just look at that guy. Wow. That is a beautiful fish. Wow. One more look. Look at that guy. Should I get a better picture? There he goes. Whew. There's number 5. He ain't big, but I'll take him. A nice little brownie. Yep. There's number 5. And there's number 6. This one's a better one. A little heavier. Definitely heavier. Should have brought the camera today. Yeah, definitely. I bet you he's something decent. You see it? Oh, another decent brownie. Not bad at all. What a good day. What a good day. Such a phenomenal day. Why is my center pin spinning out? This is awesome. There you go. There's a nice one. Look at that guy. Oh my. He's a big one. Look at this guy. Just beautiful. Let me show this to you. Look at this guy. A pretty nice little brown trout. Well, he's not little. Definitely not little. Just freaking amazing today, guys. Amazing. We're catching all kinds of freaking brown trout today. Look at this guy. There he goes. You see him? Beautiful. Absolutely amazing. Oh, of course it didn't fucking record. He's nuts. Number 7. Chunkenstein. What it says, that guy. A pretty decent rainbow trout. Nice. So, we're gonna call it a day. That was a center pin, and we caught 7 trout. 7 trout. We're gonna go with 7 trout for 7 days of work straight. Yeah. Actually, I think this is more like 13. But anyway, we got out today. We had a hell of a good day, guys. It was a great day. Caught 2 beautiful brown trout. I cannot complain about that at all. They were phenomenal. It was a good day. You know, like Ice Cube said, it was a good day. It's 5:15. We've been fishing since 2:30. So about an hour, 2.5 hours of fishing, we caught 7 fish. I can't say that's bad. That ain't bad at all. Do have a question for you guys though. Do the eggs that you use like make your fingers peel? Because I feel like I use my fingers and I put those eggs on the hook or put egg sacs on and stuff, and whatever's in those things just makes my fingers peel. Ain't that? It's terrible. You guys have that problem? Hit me up, let me know. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming along with me today. It was a fantastic fall day, October 31st. We're gonna call it a day. You guys have a great night. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.